Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I know it's Christmas morning, the house is quiet, I thought I'd jump in here for a few minutes. Now I'm debating whether I want to change this up a little bit and run a sidewalk down this side of the road. I don't think I do. I think I want to keep the sidewalk on this side. Let's get this river or creek or whatever we want to call it back a little bit further. So let me go to 20 and replace, just so I have room to get the police station in, or the fire station in. So probably just pull this back. Not sure where it's going to go yet. But let's just get it back. We can work around it later. We can finish the side by the farmer's market sell point. Now, how far back off the road do we want these? I think I want to try and line these up with this building. And eventually, if we want to, I might even be able to make this a sell point. So if I pull it a little bit further, now we got plenty of room to drive around it. All right. So let's give this guy a parking lot. So let's go to square. Let's go to concrete. And we'll do a drive around back also. Now I may take him, let's take him straight out to the road. This way the fire trucks have easy access in and out. And then we'll definitely need some room to drive around back of the building. We can angle that in. Doesn't have to be as big. Same thing over here. We can angle. There's enough room to drive around. Something like that. And we can even bring it back. Yeah, I shouldn't need much more room than that. Drive around, right? Yeah. Even this back up a little bit. And that's fine. So enough room to drive around back in case we want to make it a sell point. Now, do we want to give it some parking over here? If I give it some parking over here, we're going to have to... Oh, excuse me. If I put some parking in here, I'm going to have to widen this out. But I will leave the light pole there. What the heck? This building is going to be mostly filler anyway. Alright, so let's grab Where is this lake gonna go? So I'm gonna try and bring this one back, probably have it meet up with this one, and then we'll snake it somewhere. Let's pull it back a little bit further so I can go around. This way I can get the, yeah, I'll just get it back here for now. Maybe not that far. Let's undo that. More so this way. Throw a little water feature in here. And then we'll have it. Let's figure this out now. So this one here will end up bringing back as well. I'll probably have them both like meet up somewhere back over here, and we'll have them run probably snake it back. Probably have these come off a little bit more and meet and run it probably off the edge of the map. So what do we want to do? Let's figure that out now. So we can bring this back a little bit further. Oh my goodness, excuse me, my sinuses are just absolutely killing me today. Let me pull this out a little bit further. Not that far. Just take my strength all the way out. So I can get this nice and level. I'll probably run this. Yeah, back off the map. So let's push this back. It's going to go back that way somewhere. Just not sure where it's going yet. And then this way I can finish this area. So let me smooth this out a bit. And I've got to get the grass back out of the water. But we've got it going back this way now somewhere. Probably split a field with it or something when we get back there. Alright, so now let me get the grass out of the water. So let me go back to subtract. Should be on meadow, it is. Let's get rid of that for now. And then we'll grab our riverbed. Get a little bit closer. So we have to bring our riverbed. I don't think I brought the riverbed texture through the canal. last one off. Not smooth it over on this side. Let me smooth this side out a little bit. That's better. Riverbed on this side. Oh, sounds like the family's starting to get up. Of course, there's no kids in the house, so it's only all adults. And how we looking over here? Not too bad. I need to turn that off. All right. Alright, so I don't have a lot of props for the fire station, but we can pull a fire hydrant over. Where do I have one? Right here. Let's duplicate that. Throw you about here. Which way you facing? You're facing the wrong way. Alright, that'll work. I'll get them open. The base game doesn't have a lot of fire props, and I haven't had a chance to convert a lot of mine over from 19 to 22 yet. Alright, so let's go back to meadow, harvest ready, limit to grass. Let's get metal put back on that side. Let's get the metal put in on this side. About the only feature of the 22 editor I love. It's so much easier to put the grass in. Don't have to spend hours trying to get it not on the road. Alright, let's grab one of the willow trees. Bring that down. And then we'll get some of our other filler trees. Let's grab this one. Let's put some of those around back. So get that little fire station section. I'm just trying to fill the main street up. Alright, fire department's in. Let's give it a quick save. Alright, so what else do we have in the way of city buildings I can use? Oh, we can throw the laundromat in. Let's grab the laundromat. Let's grab the laundry. And come up to... Ah, goodness. Close some of the stuff I don't need open. Let's close trees. Close. Let's see. So that's going to go up to... in the city. So edit, cut, city, paste. Laundromat. Throw the laundromat in over here. And then let's get it lined up with this building. About there. Now I'm going to put a driveway around back of this one as well, just in case we want to make it a sell point also. And that'll fill this little space. And we'll probably put residential housing down till we get to the corner. Unless I can find some other businesses floating around. Arlarn, hello, thanks for popping back in. Wasn't going to stream today, but the house is really quiet. And let me zoom out a bit. I underpainted all the major roads, except for well, we don't have the dirt roads in it, but all the major roads are underpainted. And they're running off the edge of the map. Northeast, south, and west. So I got all of that done. So that's all underpainted. I got all the lighting and parking lines in all the existing businesses. And I also got, if I fly over here to the map, I got the map border is done as well. So if you come over to the edge of the map and fly, if so, the road is going to pretty much stop. Let's get down to eye level. So the road will pretty much stop, and you'll hit a barrier, and it looks like the map goes on forever. So that's how it's going to look like all the way around. So the map border all the way around is done as well. So I want to try and get this Main Street area finished today if I can. Well, I won't be able to work on it too long today because we've got 16 people coming over for dinner. Kilroy, hello, thanks for stopping in. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't sleep much. I'm lucky if I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Alright, what else do we have floating around besides the post office? Besides the laundromat. I could probably put 2 businesses together right there. The rest of these are going to be homes. What do we have? A toy store. I can fill that in. Alright. Let me give the laundromat. Let's grab this guy. We'll put it by the laundromat. Yeah, let's grab this guy. And let's come back up here into city. Let's go edit, cut, city, paste. Why did it not stick in there? What happened to my laundromat? Let's back that up. Back that up. Or there it is, residential spot. Why did you not pop into the city? Edit, cut, city, edit, paste. There we are. I want to put the trailer over here by the laundromat, like they own the laundromat. So we'll slide this down a little bit. And we'll move their trailer and house Which way's front and which way's back? It looks like this way. I'll move the mailbox. Let's put them here. Let's put them there. I'll grab the mailbox. Well, leave the mailbox there until I figure out where the driveway is. Now, is that floating or is that sitting on the ground? That's sitting on the ground. Now, let's not make a laundromat a sell point. We can go with just simple parking out front. So let's grab concrete and let's go to square. And let's go here for now, widen this up a little bit. I don't like having, I like putting, is there a drive-through? No, there's a loading dock out back. Then let's pull the concrete around the back. And then we'll widen it up a little bit, just enough to drive around it. Let me go down on my speed. Now, what do I want to do for parking? I guess one of the parking lines fit right out front. Let's find out. Let's grab a parking line. Give me the parking line. Oh, we're gonna have to widen this up a little bit. Let's go minus 90. And yeah, I'll just widen the driveway up coming in. And I'm gonna, come on, give me a straight line. And then we'll we'll bump this out a little bit on this side, just in case we decide to put a sell point behind it. Let's bring a driveway back around. This way we'll have access to it if we need it. I can pull this over. And then let's give over here. Let's switch over to round. Let's go to dirt. And underneath the trailer, we're not going to get any grass to grow. Too wide. Let me back that out. I don't want it as wide. I think I undid one too many times. Let's just get some dirt underneath here. I hope everyone's having a nice holiday. Ours will start later today. 2 o'clock my time, Central Time. We have like 16 people coming over for food. So let's get him about how wide? About that wide. Let's get him a driveway coming in. And then let's get him a little walkway over to the laundromat. Something like that. And parked cars I'm not going to do today. Looks like this needs, yeah, let me just smooth, I don't like that little hump right there. Let me smooth this a little bit further, right there. Alright, now let's grab our, let's go back to Meadow Cut. Okay, perfect, it's already on. Let's get this taken care of. And now I can move the mailbox. Now that we know where the driveway is. That'll work. Now let's see if I can find this again. Is it deco foliage? No. Ground foliage. Why can I never find this? Deco bush. Boxwood small. Hey, got it this time. And I don't want to limit it to any foliage. Let's get that along here. Get this side finished, or at least started over to here. And now let's grab our trees. Let's grab the willow, and I think I want to pull it a little bit closer to the road. Throw one there. Let's throw one there. I want that other little, where's that pointy little bush I was using over here? This guy. Let's grab this guy. Duplicate him. Yeah, I want just a few over here behind the trailer. Yeah, that's good. Now we can grab our filler tree. So this guy. We can throw some in here. Something like that. And then how do we look? Alright, cool. So we can I can call the laundromat area done. Let's do another save. So what else did we have floating in the way of businesses? We'll continue working our way down along the end in front of the animal dealer. So let's fly back up here a second. Let's see what we have. Houses are going to go in a different spot. What do we? Those are, I believe, all houses and farm. What else do we have in the way of businesses? Let's grab the toy store. Could probably put this whole unit in as one. Let's see if we can grab this whole unit. No, I can't. Because I've already taken part of it. I've already taken part of it. The toy store was in there. Okay, I don't want... I'll split this up then. Let's just grab that guy. And then I don't think I'm going to use the fence. I don't like the fences. Let's grab this guy. And we put him in the city. Close trees for a second. Yeah, there we go. So we'll come up here to the city. Let's go edit, cut, city, paste. So we'll grab that guy. We'll put this guy in here as well. Line 3, so the tailor shop. Let's go up here. So edit, cut, and paste. And then I don't want any of those props. And then let's grab the restaurant. Edit, cut, city, paste. Alright, so we got 3 more buildings to work with. Those all look residential, so I'm not going to grab those yet. Yeah, the rest of those look residential. Let's see what we can do with these 3 buildings. Alright, so what did we grab? We grabbed this guy, toy store. Let's get it lined up with this so they're pretty much even. So toy store. You've got to get spun this way, and I will line you up with this guy, and then restaurant, and I'll probably get rid of that fence. Yeah, we'll get rid of that fence. Let's just get it lined up first. So a couple businesses here. And we could probably transition over to residential to fill that road. Alright, can I get rid of the fence from this guy? I can. Nope. Yep, I can. Get rid of the fence. I don't like it. So I like it nice and open. Okay, he has garbage can. Okay, so he has to come down a little bit. He is floating. So let's grab this guy and pull him down a little bit further. Right about there. How does this one look? Right about there. And this one right about there. Now let's do something a little bit. Let me grab a parking line. Oh, this guy needs, both of these need lighting. Let's get the lighting done first before I not do the lighting and completely forget about it. And then we'll move back on to the 3 new businesses. So let's throw a couple lights over by the fire hall. And we'll throw one up on this corner. Fire hall, I'm not going to put any parking in. Let's get 2 lights there, and let's get maybe 2 out back in case I put a cell point back here. We'll have some lighting for the cell point. Let's throw one on this corner. I'll throw one on this corner. And then laundromat. Let's grab some lighting. Oh, stop. Give me the light. Let's throw one. That'll work. And I'll just throw one out back, just in case I decide to throw a cell point back here. Oop, 0. Zero him out. Let's get just one on the corner. Alright, now we can finish this mess up. Let's back to where I was. Parking line. Let's figure out where the parking lot's going to go. Not there. Had a good drive around your new map last night. So awesome. Today it's time to play on it and become a farm baron on Hidden Lake. I may actually sit back and play a little bit myself today. But I'm having a blast in the editor here now for 22. But about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the house is just going to get absolutely just crazy. Now I may spread these out a little bit, just for some filler. So let's get, instead of parking out front, let's do parking on the side. And if the parking can be for both businesses. Actually, I've got a better idea. Let's turn it back this way. Let's go to -90. These businesses will definitely not have cell points behind them, but let's just put parking between them. Let's do something a little bit different. So parking there, parking here, and I can move that one down a little bit further. So this guy will go here. Where is this transform group? Okay, let me close that. Close that. This guy. Slide him down a little bit further. Now, back to square. Yeah, I'm having a blast playing on the new Hidden Lakes map. Yeah, back to square, back to concrete. Alright, parking. And we'll probably bring this, let's go out a little bit further. Not sure where it's going yet. I think I want to do like one driveway in. Like so, not on that side. Like so. We'll angle it back a little bit. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll get a little bit of a sidewalk for coming in. What do we have going on over here? So let's get some concrete around this guy. Yeah, around back. Come out a little bit further. Yeah, something like that. And then this guy, we'll do the same thing. Let's go get him a little bit of a walkway across to here. And then we'll have, I'll look behind his building here in a second. Let's get this guy across. Come out to about here. And same thing, let's get driveway about centered. Something like that. This guy will do the same thing. So let's push him over a little bit further. And then we'll give him a little bit bigger driveway on this side. Over to there. Back just a hair more. Too far. He has a, does he have a drive-up window? Kinda, sorta. What is he? Yeah, let's make a road around back. We'll do a drive-through window. We'll put some parked cars by that drive-through window. So let's give him a little bit more space coming around. And we'll put a couple parked cars like they're getting some takeout food. And then, yeah, we'll give him sidewalk across the front. And then we can bring him, bring this road out. Well, I made a mess of that. Let's bring this road out. One more. That'll work. I should have kept that fence. If I'm going to go residential the rest of the way, I would have liked to have just a little bit of a... I could do a hedge barrier. Alright, let's let's grab the lighting before I forget about the lighting. And then we can get it textured. Let's grab this guy. Pull him down. And let's get him. Let's just put some lighting in by the park, where the parking is. Let's throw one there. Let's throw one there. I'll throw one there. Alright, nice. Now let's grab, because all my textures are done. Okay, let's go to back to meadow, back to harvest ready, and then limit it to grass. I love that you not have to cheat money in to get going on your maps. A lot of other ways. Big map, yeah. That map, if you cheat money on that map, you should not be playing farm sim, because I'm giving you a ton of stuff to earn cash with on that map. Oh, I love this feature of the editor. I don't have to be nice and neat around all these edges. I'm going to say that every time I paint grass in. That would have taken me half an hour in 19. Alright, so I'm going to let's grab this row of hedges first. I'm going to use that to separate the business with. Let's grab one of those to start with. I think we're going to go residential the rest of the way. I want this map to have a really big city. This is pretty much going to be the city. Alright, let's get a row of hedges, kind of sort of hedges along here. Let's grab this guy and let's go along here. Something like that. I love the if you started in new farmer mode, I love the whole stone processing plant area. The stone mine, the stone processing plant, and the gold wash plants. Throw one there. I may grab a shorter tree so we don't block the businesses. So I may go grab that is the smallest willow tree. That's all right. I'll stick one there for now. I'll grab some shorter trees for out front. Let's go back here. And let's put one here. Throw one here. And now what do I have? What can I put out? Let's go look at our trees. I want something a little bit smaller. So true, and they're so good contracts to take on. Yeah, I did a $385,000 fertilizing contract on that map yesterday. Or last time I played. It was awesome. And then I took a poppy contract for like $185,000, and I got like $500,000 in extra fruits at the end of the contract. Let me grab this guy. Let me duplicate this guy. Let's throw him in our trees. So down here, edit, cut, and paste. All right, let's work with that tree. It's a lot smaller. And it's not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna, I want to get some foliage along here, but I don't want it to block the businesses. So let's go 0, 0, 0 for now. I want to throw 1. How's that gonna look from ground level? Still gonna block the businesses. All right, let's get it over by the parking lot a little bit further then. Not really close to the road. Yeah, let's pull him down. Yeah, throw 1 about there. Let's get 1 about. Again, I'm gonna end up. I don't want to let's just. More trees than I want, but I don't want to block the businesses from the road. Alright, that'll work. And now let's get our filler tree. Filler tree. Let's grab 1 of those. Yeah, let's get some of these in. Along here, just to give us a little bit of a border, something like that. And then parked cars I'll do at the end. How are we going to look at ground level? I can live with that. Let's do another save. Alright, another save in. Alright, now what do we want to do? Do I want to grab some businesses out of the other map, or do I want to call the businesses good? And this is our residential or retail area, and I can put houses in here to fill the corners in. I think that's all the retail from this map, which was, I pulled all these buildings out of the US map. I don't think there's any more retail buildings left. Let's see what we have floating. Let me close, hold on, let me do something here real quick. Let me close some of the crap I don't need open. Let's close the trees. Close that. I can actually close that for now. Let's close these guys for now. Close this one for now. So, buy and sell points. What do we have left in the buy and sell points category? Oh wait, we have, what are you? Okay, the Clever Motors I've already used. The BGA I've already used. This guy I have a plan for. Yeah, the rest of these are going to be not retail. What do we have here? Actually, I may throw this guy in here and make this like a feed and seed sell point. That's a possibility to fill that space in with. These I'm going to use for something else. What do we have floating over here? Okay, animal dealer I've already used. sawmill. Okay, so there's nothing out of that group I want to use. What do we have left in this group? A whole bunch. Oh, I could put the baseball field on that corner. That's a possibility. We can grab the baseball field. So what do we have floating over here? What? Logistics center. Let's grab. Can you give me? You can. Let's grab the ball field. Let's see what that looks like down here. Can put some residential next to it. Let's go edit. Let's throw it here a second. Now if we turn you... Yeah, I think I'm going to use this here. Let's move it into a different transform group. Got to throw it in a city. Let's go edit, cut, and paste. And let's see what you look like here. It's going to be too big. Actually, I think I'm going to throw it on the other corner. Let's flip it this way. It's going to interfere with, it is, the animal dealer. Not if I get rid of all these props. And we use just the ball field. Actually, I think I'm going to put the... How do I want to do this? Because I wasn't going to make a specific like residential area. I was just going to finish the downtown area with retail. And then I was going to take this area here and put residential up to this corner. And then the rest was going to be farmland. And I wasn't going to put anything past this corner going off the edge of the map. But I don't like the ball field here. It's out of place. The ball field I may not use. I think I want to go with some more small businesses through here. I'm going to take the ball field for now, and I'm going to throw it back into the decorations. Let's go edit, cut. I'm going to throw it back into here, because I may not use it. So there's not. I don't think there's anything else in this map I want to use in the way of businesses, of stuff I have floating. Just take a quick peek at what we have floating yet. Yeah, those are more factories, which we're not going to get to yet. These are more residential, which I'm not going to put in quite yet, but I have plans for them. Yeah, this is mostly residential and farm. We have residential and farm. Alright, so let's do this. I do want a few more businesses. Let's save this. Farm chick just needed a faster harvester. That she is busy. She's a busy woman. She has not had time to use all that time on harvesting. I don't like the 100-meter header personally, but on that map. You may need it. Alright, let's jump into the two base game maps that are not the US maps. Where am I at? Steam apps, common, Farm Sim 22, data maps. Let's go into the Alpine map for a minute. Now, I'm going to pull just a couple retail businesses out of it. And we'll look at the French map. So what do we have that we can pull out? Oh, I can take care of the foreign names. That's not a problem. What are you? You're like a little... Okay, hold on. Let's grab this guy. I know it's it's a train station though. Alright, that's not going to work. Can I get just the front building off of it, or is it one i3D? It's all one i3D. I can't split that up. I would have loved to have just that little strip mall part of it and not the train station. I like the church though. We may pull the church out of this map for my residential area. I really like this church. Hold on, I'm going to grab this church while we're here. I'm just going to grab this whole thing. So let's go File, Export, Church. So I'll use that down the road when I get to my residential. I need some more smaller businesses. I don't think I'm going to find any in this map. What do we have over this way? Not much. Not much. This map is slim pickings. Yeah, this map is slim pickings. We can grab this guy. Does it look a little bit different than the one in our map? It does. Let's just grab it. I can work with it. Let's go File, Export. Let's go Store 01. What else do we have in here? What does the cheese factory look like? No, you're too big. Corner Hotel. You're going to be too big for my map. School. Oh, I could put the school and the baseball field together in the residential section. Let's grab the school. Let's go File, Export. Let's go School. So save that for the residential area. What else do you have? What does your gas station look like if I want to put a second gas station in my map? What do you look like? We already have one gas station. I can put one in the residential. Let me pull this one out as well. Let me export this out. Gas station. We'll have it for my map. And I'm not really seeing a lot of other residential here, or retail here I want. Let's get out of this map a second. Let's jump into the French map. Now, again, there's probably not going to be many buildings here I'm going to like. What are you? Again, I can change the name. I'm not worried about the names. Do you look? I can make a sign for it. What are you? You're a cheese. Can I get rid of the lights? Nope, I'll grab the whole thing. I'll delete the lights later. Let's go File, Export. Let's call it Store 02. So I can make a sign and cover that up. I don't need, okay, another gas station which I don't need. Dealer I don't need. This looks interesting. I have an idea for this guy. Is that just the only one that's highlighted? It is. Let's go File, Export. I'm just going to call it Store 03. I may or may not use it, but it may look good over by the animal dealer. Alright, what do we have here? A little outdoor cafe. Yeah, that's not going to work where I want to put it. This map is slimmer pickings than the other map. But you need to start converting some of our stuff over from 19 to 22. We have their grain mill. Yeah, there's not much more here I can grab. We have back this way. Grain mill. What are you? This might be a possibility. You're another sawmill. But I can use you in town as a sell point. I'm going to grab this guy as well. Let's go store, I think 04. And eventually, let's grab one of the balloons. I don't have a balloon in my map yet, so let's grab the hot air balloons. Let's grab the whole transform group. Let's go File, Export, Hot Air Balloons. So grab them since we're here. And I want to do some kind of water feature, but I don't like this boat. So I'm not going to pull the boat out of here yet. I may pull the docks and stuff out of here eventually. Let's work with this for now. Let's jump back in here. So, animal dealer, where were we? Over here. So let's work on this section here. I think it was store 4. Was it store 4? No, store 4 was the sawmill. Right? Yeah, that was the sawmill. Let's pull that in. Let's go, well, hold on. Let me close some of the stuff I don't need open. Close parking. Let me close decorations. It gives me a little bit more room to work. Let's go File, Import. Let's bring in Store 4, which is, they're calling it the sawmill. Let's go Edit, Cut. Let's throw it in the city. I want to see if I can use it like a retail sale point. Now if I drop you here, you're not going to be 0, 0, 0. Where the hell did you land? Way the heck over there. So I want to bring the individual pieces in and then try and match them back up. Alright, let's grab the individual pieces. Let's grab the sawmill, throw it here, and then I'll grab the props here in a second. I like that. That's going to fill this space up. Let's get it turned to -90. Yeah, that's going to fill this space in really nice. Let's get you where I want you first. I'll bring the props in. Definitely going to use this as a sell point. Throw you about there, and let's grab the props. Let me come up here a second. Let me grab this. Shift C. Grab this guy, and then it should be Shift V. Oh, I didn't do that right. Let's try that again. Oh, I've done messed it up. Let's try that again. Shift C. It should work. I guess it doesn't work unless they have the props at a different location. Shift V. Did it bring the props over? No, it did not bring the props over, so that's not going to work. So they don't have them. Oh man, why does Giants do that? They make it harder to work with the props when they're not zeroed out. Now we're going to have to figure out which way they're turned. Let's get it down on the ground first. And I may just blow these apart and put them in one at a time. I think it's... I have them spun the wrong way. Let's try spinning it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna end up bringing these props in one at a time and then rebuilding this. Actually, let's hang on. Let me do that again. Let me just delete the whole damn sawmill. Let's go File, Import, bring that back in one transform group. I think all the work you had to do to get 100% yield if it was FS22 with those big fields. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to take the sawmill. Let's go Edit, Cut, City, Paste. I'm going to bring the whole thing over in one transform group. Try and get it into place. And turn the way I want it. Let's get it down to earth. Yeah, I don't plan on playing 22. But I will get one map built, maybe two, but I'm not playing 22. Alright, so let's go -91. -92 is still low, so -91. Right there, -91 will work. So that's our height. Now which way do I want to turn it? Oh, where's my gizmo? Let's turn it And I'll probably get rid of some of the props, or move some of the props around. Let's get this guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to move some of these props around. Alright, so let's try and find. Alright, so this light can go, and then what was this? The ground dividers. How many ground dividers are there in that transform group? I'm going to get rid of those, I don't want them. Where is, this lighting is a little bit different than the lighting I have in my map, so I'm going to get rid of the lighting. So the light poles, I'll put the other style in. So they can go. And then we'll have to pull some of these props in. Get them off the road. So this guy, let's pull this guy down. Actually, I don't need many of these. We got enough props here. The less junk in the map we have, the better off we're going to be. So that one can go. That one can go. That one I'll keep. The less junk you have in the map, the better your FPS is going to be. Fine, give me the two by the road. Alright, let's do it the hard way. You can get deleted. You can get deleted. You can go, and you can go. Then I can pull this whole thing back a little bit further. Right about there. And then I want to get it out towards the road a little bit further. And we'll make this a sell point. And we'll make some signs for it. It takes too long for crops to grow even with seasons off. Yeah, I am going to customize the fruit growth XML. So I'm going to make all the crops grow twice as fast. A lot of players aren't going to like that. The realistic players aren't going to like it, but I'm going to customize the crop so we get twice. I'm going to increase the yield and increase the growth rate of all the crops. Alright, so that's going to be that's going to fill this corner in. Let's get the sidewalk down. Let me go down to my speed a little bit. There we go. Let's get the sidewalk in. So let me go back. We're on square. Let me go to, what are we using? Gravel dirt. Let's get this guy back around. We're going to put a pedestrian spline in here at some point. Now let me check something on the other end, because I think we're going to make this one complete city block. I may put that baseball field over here in this corner, and then some residential. Like this whole block may end up being no farmland. It may end up being like a whole residential city block with the school and the baseball field back here, and then some housing in the middle. Does this sidewalk go all the way around? It does. So I can do a complete loop. Yeah, I can do a complete loop with the sidewalk. Perfect. So this whole block I have planned. So let's get the sidewalk in. Let me try and judge the space on this side from that side. So we're about how far off the road? A little bit further back. Right about here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get this guy pulled over. And then this guy pulled up a little bit further, and then we'll sort of connect these. Something like that. It's hard to get the corners perfect. Now it's a little bit closer to the road than I want. Now that'll work. As long as I get a little bit of grass between the road and the sidewalk. So you'll go back this way. And then we'll continue you eventually all the way around the block. And then this this light's going to have to get moved a little bit, because I want to put a driveway going straight in. So let's take you and pull you up that way a little bit. And I think I'm going to use, do I want to use dirt over here? Yeah, I think I'm going to use dirt over here. At least on this side. Let's see what that looks like. If I put a dirt driveway in over here. That'll work. And then we'll put a cell point here in the back. You can sell, we'll probably make this the log and wood chip cell point. I like that idea. We're gonna make this the log and the wood chip cell point. So let's get some dirt around back. So this driveway will swing around back. We'll have a cell point, so we'll go something like that. And this doesn't have to be neat because it's dirt. And we'll have a driveway coming around the building, so you could drive all the way around the building. I'll move some of these trees. So we'll have a dirt road coming around and then back out. So let's bring, and I'm probably going to end up moving that light. Now I don't want that as wide, so let me fix something here really quick. Let's go back to grass a minute. I don't want this as wide as I had it. Now let's go back to dirt. I only wanted about this wide coming out. Oh, I'll go back and fix that with grass. Alright, there. And let's clean this up with grass. Alright, so that's going to be our road going in, around, back to dirt. Get some dirt along here. So we'll come in, let's angle this back a little bit. So driving around back, sell your logs, sell your wood chips, and then drive back out. Alright, so I gotta move these over a hair. So give me the light. So this one's got to come over a little bit. Let's just go this way. Let's pull that one back a little bit. And let's get this one. If they're not lined up, I'm going to drive my OCD nuts. Let's get that lined up with that one. Kinda, sorta. Alright. Sawmill. I don't even need to move those trees. Sawmill sell point. Doesn't need parking. Do I want to give it a little bit of a parking lot? I can. I could put a parking lot over here. Yeah, let's expand this back a little bit. Give it a little bit more room. I'll take care of that grass in a second. Now, do I want to put the wood chip, do I want to put a driveway around front so we can sell the logs out back and the wood chips out front? Probably. So let's clean this up even a little bit more. Let me go to round. So let's get a driveway around the front side as well. So we could drop our wood chips off out front. And then this road can sort of go out that way. Something like that. And then let's grab a parking line. Let's duplicate that. Employees have to have somewhere to park. So we'll throw a little parking area in over here. Still give you room to drive around. But we'll give them a little bit of parking. Actually, I can angle this a little bit. Make a little bit of parking there. Now let's get... where am I at? Take it off of grass. Let's get that pulled off of the dirt. And now I'm going to pull my lighting over, which is different than the lighting they were using in the other map. So if we're going to have a sell point out back and a sell point out front, we're going to need some lighting. Get one there. Let's throw one about there. And we'll get another one over here. And we'll push this one back a little bit. And we'll get a couple lights out front. I'm going to try and put one right here. And we'll get another one. This way you can see if you're dropping your wood chips off at night. Throw another one right about there. That should work for all the lighting. Alright, so sidewalk's in and painted. Let me push this back a little bit further so I can put the grass in. So let's go back to square and then back to gravel, dirt. Now I'm just going to get this. I don't like how. Hang on. This is just a hair too close to the road. Yeah, I'm going to change this up a little bit. I want to push this back a little bit further. I think I'm going to push this back a little bit further. Yeah, I'm going to push this back a little bit further. It's just a hair too close to the road for my liking. So I'm going to change it now. Rather than later. And now let's fix this side. Let's push this back. And then we'll push. Let's go back to grass. Push this side back a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be much better. So we'll have a pedestrian spline on there eventually. And let's just get this back a little bit further. It's going to run. It's got to go all the way around the block anyway. So something like that for now. Yep, that'll work. Alright, let's come over here. And let's go to limit to grass. And let's get our meadow in. So I wanted to paint the sidewalk first so I don't have to worry about grass going on it. And then we'll take this guy straight back. Something like that for now. I almost want to pull some water over here. I'm seeing a water feature over there as well. So let me, for now, let's erase some of this grass for now. Let's erase the ground cover for now as well. Is it deco bush? Ground, no. Oh, all right, hold on. Let me just take the limit off. I want to erase that. There we go. I'm seeing more water over that way. So let's go to round. Let's go to replace. All right. And let's grab a little bit of water. Let me take the strength up. Let's grab some water. So I'm seeing a little bit of a pond over here. It is Ricci's Creek, by the way, so we got to throw some creeks and streams and ponds and stuff in. Let me do a quick save. Alright, now I'm going to let me close some of this stuff I have open for me. So I want to let's close the road system. Let's leave places open. Let's close the lighting. Let's close the city for a minute. So I want to take this spare transform group. I want to duplicate it. I want to call it Deco. And I want to try and find one of those floating rocks from somewhere. I know I've got a bunch of rocks floating up here somewhere. Where are they? Decoration. I need some rocks. I want to throw a rock in the middle of that pond. So what do we have? That'll work. Lava rock 3. I can work with that one. Let's come up here. And let's go edit, cut, throw to my deco. So what else do we have up here in the way of rocks? That was number 3. Let's grab a number 4 as well. So let's go edit, cut, and paste. And I think there was even like a number 1. There was. Let's grab a number 1 as well. So edit, cut, and paste. Alright, we can work with a couple of rocks. Back to the sawmill. Okay, that's going to be way too big. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, that's going to be way too big. Let's go to 2, 2, and 2. That's going to be much better. And let's pull just some rocks in here. And let's grab number 3. They're almost the same. Let's spin it. Let's grab number 1. Just for a little feature. And now we can go back to 25. And we could pull some land back in on this side. Something like that. And then I can even grab this one here. Let's pull him out a little bit further. Like so. Alright, that'll work. Now let's fix our edges. Go back down on my speed. Alright, let's pull the strength down. And let's smooth our edges back out. And I'll come back and fix the foliage that's in the water. That's going to be more of what I want this area to look like. Now let's get rid of the grass and the water. So let's go back to subtract Am I on no limit? We're on no limit. Perfect. So let's erase some of the ground. Why can't I erase the grass? Because we're on ground foliage. We need to go to meadow. Why am I not erasing grass? We're on meadow. We're on no limit. Did I not put that on subtract? I put it on replace. It needs to go to subtract. There we go. Now I can erase the grass and the water. Let's get the grass out of the water there. Let's get the grass out of the water here, and we'll put it back in. Oh, wrong one. Let's get the grass out of the water there. Let's get the grass out of the water over here, and we'll fix it. Yeah. Alright. Let's grab our riverbed. Bigger circle. Get that underpainted. Alright, something like that. Now we can throw our grass back in. So let's fix this side first. So now I can go back to meadow. Harvest ready, limit to grass. We can get our grass back in here, and we'll come back and put the bushy bits back in. Let's get the grass fixed here. And coming back this way. We gotta push the sidewalk back past this point. Let's get the sidewalk pushed back before I put the rest of the grass in. So let's go back to square and gravel dirt. Yeah, that's going to give us plenty of room. Let's go back to, so that's ready to paint, just paint back in. Let's go, yeah, it doesn't matter what brush I use. Let's get this back in, and then we'll get this back in. So all of our grass is in. Let's start back here. So now I can go back in and grab, let's go back to round, And then I can go back to, if I can, now I should be able to find it easier this time. It is Deco, Bush, Boxwood Small, and I don't want to limit to any texture. I want to hand paint it in. Let's bring our boxwood around. Along here. Just breaks that texture up a little bit between the grass and the water. And eventually we can even take this across the street, depending on what we do with that square. And then over here, let's go with something a little bit taller. Let's go, what does the blueberry short look like? Yeah, we can do something like this over in here. And then let's go with a medium. No, what does the tall look like? That's better. Get some bushy bits back in there. And then I think if I can find it, let's see what it looks like. If we go to, is it ground foliage? No, it's not ground foliage. Is it deco foliage? No. Stone. That's what I was looking for. What does the big stone look like? They're going to be too small. Yeah, okay, I don't want to use that. Alright. But we can throw some mushrooms back here. I think I saw some mushrooms in here on the ground. Where were they? Is it deco foliage? No. Ground foliage. White-capped mushrooms. Oh, it takes the grass away. Never mind. It takes the grass away, so I'm not going to use those. Let's do another save. Alright, let's finish this corner up. Let's grab our willow trees. Let's bring our willow trees around. Yeah, let's bring another one. Sort of over here. Do we have room to drive around? Or is that tree going to be in the way? No, we'll have room to drive around. Let's turn this. 0, 0. And I think I'm going to push it back away from the sidewalk a little bit. Actually, I'm going to leave that space open for a second. Go along here. We'll go along here. I think there's a bigger tree I want. I haven't, yeah, let's grab this really, do I want the really, really big guy? No, let's go, no, let's go with this one. me grab this guy for a second, and then I gotta move it to a different transform group. Move it down here. Let's throw that over here. Ooh, still going to be too big, but I can fix that. Let's go like 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. Yeah, it's going to be much better. I want something a little bit bigger there, and a little bit bigger over here. Now this one we're going to take back to 1 and 1. And how do we look? We look good. So that'll be our sell point for our wood chips and our logs. So we just need a couple more businesses along here, and we can finish. This will be like Main Street done. So let me take out a little eyeball view. So if we're driving up Main Street, we have the sawmill. We'll have a couple more businesses right here to our right. You'll have the animal dealer on this side. We'll have a couple sell points to the right. So a couple sell points over here. Animal dealer. And we have the laundromat, a vehicle shop, fire hall. And then when we get to the circle, we have the produce will be a sell. The farmers market will be a sell point. Gas stations in and working. And then when you go around the circle, I got to fix the signs on the circle, but we have a grocery store, sell point, and the bowling alley sell point. And then if you go up this way, we have the BGA. So looking good so far. Let's get this side of the Main Street finished. So this area here between that hedge and the corner. Let me do another save. Sounds like the family's getting up, so I'm probably going to get out of here really, really soon. But let's get these imported in and at least set down. And if I don't finish them now, we'll finish them tomorrow. Let me get some of this stuff closed that I don't need open. Close that for now. Let's close that for now. Close decoration. Alright, let's go File, Import. Let's grab Store 1. I was going to throw it there for now. Oh, why does Giants not zero anything out? It drives me nuts. Let's throw it up here then. Let's go Edit, Cut, and paste, then we'll try and get it into place. Which way is it facing? Do I have to turn it? It was the other grocery store. Actually, that'll look good here on the corner. Let's turn it this way. So we get the farmer's market on the other corner. We'll put the supermarket over on this corner. Let's get it down to earth. So let me pull it up a little bit. Let's go with, hold on, 14. 14, 15. That may be a little high. Let's go like 14.7. 14.8. probably going to get rid of all the yellow lines and stuff and only use the building. So I'll probably get rid of some of these. I'll probably get rid of all of these props. Not all of them. Alright, let's get rid of... Let's get rid of some of them. I don't want to use these lines in the yellow parking lines from the other map. Alright, so what are you? Where's my gizmo? Over here. Yeah, so those are going to go. Yeah, those are going to go. I don't like them. The fence I may keep. Yeah, everything else I can keep. I didn't like those lines. Alright, now let's get this guy square to where I want it. So let me get it about lined up with the rest of the buildings. Now, and then let's get it over here to the corner. And it's a little crooked, I think, so let me just turn it a little bit. Part of this fence has to go. Yeah, that can get deleted. And that can get deleted. And that can get deleted. Alright, so that straightens that up. And I think I'm going to get rid of this front fence just to open this up a little bit. That'll work there. So let's close that. Let's go File, Import. Let's bring in Store 2. Let's go Edit, Cut, and Paste. Where did it come in at? Over there. Which direction is it facing? So we're going to have to spin it around. Alright, so it needs to go this way. Get her down. And now let's figure out where we want to put her. Let's go like minus 40, 45. Oh, right there. And then let's get it lined up with this guy. It's about there. And then I think Store 3 was a gas station though. Well, I don't know if I want to put another gas station in there. What does this guy look like? Oh no, that was the other building. Let's see what that looks like there. Let's bring it in. Let's go File, Import. Where was it? Store 3. It's way back there. So let's try and get it over here. Which way is it facing? Which way do I want to spin it? I want to spin it a quarter turn. I want you facing this way. Have a good time, old man, with the family. See you next time. Awesome stream again. Yeah, I'm going to get out. As soon as I get this third one placed down, I'm going to get out of here for the day because we're going to have, it's going to be family time, and we have like 14 or 16 people coming over for dinner. And we'll finish this up on tomorrow. Now, let's get height figured out. Actually, does that have to come up a little bit higher? Yeah, it does. Actually, I think right there. Is it floating a little bit? Let's go 0.5, yeah. Yeah, just like that. That should be fine. So I think I'll want to, let's rotate it this way. And I'll get the grass out of the way later. But I think I want to put it something like that. No, let's go a little bit more of an angle. Yeah, something closer to that. Yeah, that's pretty much. That'll, and then I'll get the parking lines in and the concrete in the parking lots and all that. We can finish this. We can finish this corner up tomorrow. I'm going to save this. I'm going to throw you all on ending soon. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Happy holidays. Enjoy time with yourself or with your family. Have an awesome day, and I will catch everybody tomorrow.